Okay, so we took some time and sanded this bad boy down, cleaned out the ferrule holes and these holes a little bit, wiped it down with some lighter fluid fuel, and that takes all the fine dust and fingerprints and grease and I guess whatever else off of it. Then I remasked the binding just to keep as much stain as possible off. Now we have this test piece that we've stained. You want to grab that neck real quick, Chris? And what we're trying to match is this beautiful Warmouth mahogany neck. So we're pretty close. We're pleased that that's about as close as it's going to get. So we're going to go for greatness. So I've got some chunks of t-shirt that I've ripped up here. And I think our plan is we're going to put a little of this dye in here, which we mixed with denatured alcohol and just kind of put some of the powder in and then some of the alcohol, and then we made it a little darker. And I think my goal is I'm going to go in swirling patterns, right?
Yep.
From the center out. Just kind of like that. Try to get it all. Not going off the sides too much. Gosh, we did such a nice job filling and sanding it. It's just going on here really easily and seemingly smoothly. I don't know, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Maybe try to go and hit everything one more time. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah.
So far, so good?
Hit more.
Get a little bit more.
Yeah, hit it again.
Another drop? I mean,
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, just get it.
Go for it. Okay, so we're applying it wet, but with the denatured alcohol, it's pretty thin and it evaporates pretty quick, which is nice. That actually helps avoid making any big mistakes, I think. But who knows? Shall I go with the grain or straight at any point, or just like we're doing? What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Yeah?
I think it's getting there. That's
All
for
right,
sure.
another?
Yeah. Go one more.
We'll start over here this time instead of the other way. I like it. It does seem to have some red of the... Are we going over the sides a little bit?
Yeah.
It does seem to have some red of the mahogany, even though this is the dark brown. I'm glad we went this route because it does still have... This almost looks like mahogany color. Should I do a long straight?
Yeah, you're gonna go over the edge anyways. Just yeah.
So maybe go with the
Yeah,
the
there you
grain
go.
once. See what that does. We're gonna have streaks. It might be less easy to see if we're going with the grain. But wow, yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Guess we'll continue on. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the belly cut next, and then onto the sides. I wonder if I should keep it down like that or lift it up. What do you think?
Yeah, lift it up just a little bit. There you go. Put your hand under there.
Yeah, that's gonna, I believe, contrast pretty nicely.
Where's that G28? Is it upstairs?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull it down.
go ahead. Still going?
Do you want to
Yeah, let's keep going. I'm sure we want to see that.
You always fast forward through this part too, since it's kind of like.
Well, I think it's fine. We're going to continue to wipe. Hopefully we're not boring you to tears. We'll decide in post-production if it's going on. But I think that it's going pretty quickly on the sides here. I'm not super worried, and I imagine that we will come back probably, most likely, and do a second coat. Looks like the sides are a little bit light. It's looking pretty tits.
Me?
Not you.
It looks good. Hit those sides really good one time. That end grain's gonna make the stain different than everything else.
Okay, so we'll go again. Yeah, it's got almost kind of an orangey hue, which I think will be, again, complementary to the amber. I'm liking it. Yeah, it's a little better darker. He's right, it's the end cut, so it takes the stain a little bit differently. I gotta kind of get into the tape too to make sure we don't have any areas that we missed in between the binding. Hopefully I did a good job taping. So we won't. Give it another dip. Yeah, I like how it evaporates almost immediately. That just makes me feel so much less worried that I'm going to blow something. It's a little dark, but I think, like you say, it's going to lighten up when it dries a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It matches that D28 pretty good.
You want me to hit the back one more time?
Let it sit for a little bit, then we'll hit it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little uneven right here. Maybe that's just a grain, I don't know. Okay, so that's looking very, I don't know, kind of mahogany like a little bit, which is what we want. Gosh, it's almost exact mahogany color, isn't it? Pretty tits. I'm pleased. Let's hold that thing up to it. I think that's just, gosh, that's pretty darn good. It's rolling those seeds, just a touch of it there where it connects.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Lighten up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's pretty darn good.